Hello. Well, I've got to do this video in order to respond to a question somebody asked me. He said he usually finds it confusing to say whether it is correct, which is more correct, I live on the street or I live in the street. Well, though I've explained to him, but I decided to bring it to your notice in case that maybe somebody will learn from it. All right. Do you live in the street or you live on the street? Well, you can live in the street, you can also live on the street. The use of the two prepositions sometimes is very confusing, but if you mix one of them for the other, what you have done is that you have taken the meaning of one to the other. So that's why you have to be very careful which one you use to have a definite meaning of what you intended to say. Can you live in the street? Yes. Can you live on the street? Yes. So what's the difference? Good. Now, when you live on the street, it means that you have a fixed address. You live, you have a house on a particular street. All right. So for instance, I can say, okay, I live on JFR Street because my house is on JFR Street. It's a physical building. It has an address and it's there that everybody can see. So when I say I live on the street, it means that I have an apartment that is on the street, or I have a building that I live in that is on so and so street, for instance, JFR Street. But I will say I can't live in the street because I am comfortable. Financially, I'm comfortable. I can afford an accommodation. So I can't live in the street. What does it mean? If you say I live in the street, it means that you are homeless. You have no house at all. You have no fixed address. You could live in the street. You have rain. You have weather condition and all that. You could also live in the street and then you are exposed to criminal activities. So those people who live in the street are those who are homeless, who have no homes at all. But if you live on the street, it means that you have a fixed address. All right. Somebody was okay, my house is in that street. Your house cannot be in the street because you are going to be running foul of the laws. For instance, the issue of housing law in that particular state or that city you live in. So if your house is in the street, it means that you are obstructing the movement of that street. How can your house be in the street and the government will allow that? It's not possible at all because your house can't be in the street. It means that your house is built on the rest of way. So your house is on the street if you have a physical structure that you live in, but that is when you have your house on the street. As I said, I live on JFR Street. But if you live in the street, it means that you are homeless. So next time you use the two prepositions, know what you mean so that you don't make mistake, in the use of any of them. I hope with this viewpoint of mine, I've been able to convince you that living on the street is different from living in the street. Thank you very much.